Hello. So this is part 2 of my unpopular opinions. My first unpopular opinion is not wanting to date someone because of their astrological sign, aka the month they were born, is dumb. Now, I've been watching, a lot of those dating shows on YouTube or just dating shows in general. Like, for example, like Pop It or Top It on YouTube. And the amount of people that get rejected before anything else, they just say what month they're born in, like their astrological sign, and they immediately get like the balloon is popped. That means people don't want them or even want to hear what they have to say. And I'm just like, what? They will only hear the person's name and then their sign, and then they'll immediately go, nope. Mm-mm. I'm just like, you couldn't hear them out a little bit, but that's just me. And I think that's wild. It'd be like, okay, pretend we're in the show right now. Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a Virgo. That's all you would hear. I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy. My next unpopular opinion is how a character or an actor looks in a game, movie, etc. that shouldn't determine whether or not you play a game or enjoy any form of media. Okay, for example, this new game trailer came out, right? Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophecy, and people were saying they were not going to play the game because of the main character's looks. So the main character, she's like a black and Asian woman, and she has a shaved head, and people saw her, and they were like, nope, I'm not playing the game. Just off of that. Like, they didn't even see the game, they just saw how the character looked, and that is based off the actor. It's a face scan of the actor, so they were like, she's not attractive to me, so I'm not watching. I'm not playing the game. I'm just like, just play the game. Or at least, hear it out more than just looks, because I don't even know I'm not sure they even watched the trailer. The comments were super insane. It was too much. It was messy. Anyways, the character is essentially, like I said, based off the actor, face scan. The only thing different is literally the actor doesn't have hair in the game, but the actor in real life has hair. But not playing a game because the character isn't quote unquote hot is dumb. Okay. Following this same kind of topic, Bella Ramsey is an amazing Ellie. So I'm talking about Ellie from the video game The Last of Us. Again, people don't like Bella because Bella doesn't look like Ellie. I honestly could care less about that. Continue on with The Last of Us. My unpopular opinion is part 2 of The Last of Us is really good. And I don't care about what happened to one of the characters in the game. It doesn't affect anything. And I played part 1 before part 2, and I'm not angry at what happened. Without spoiling it. Now, it did make me sad, and I did tear up a little bit, but it didn't negatively affect the game as a whole for me, or the series as a whole. I think part 2 was done very well. And I'm a fan, another unpopular opinion, I'm a fan of Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. I know everyone's like, Abby sucks, Abby's this, Abby's that, and I don't care about Abby's build in the game, and a lot of people hated that too, like how she looks. Here's the thing, right? Abby and Ellie, they're the exact same character when you really look at it. And they're both doing the exact same thing, seeking revenge. But yeah, it's like, if we were introduced to Abby in part 1, like we did with, it would be Abby and Joel, and then part 2, Ellie's the one who is like Abby's character, we would all hate Ellie. It's just, simple things like that. But anyways, I personally didn't mind playing Abby for half of part 2. I think that's a spoiler, but I personally didn't mind playing as Abby at all in the game. Whatever. Okay. Here's another unpopular opinion. Ghosting and not texting people is no bueno. No bueno. Unless you're, not texting someone or ghosting someone for safety reasons, then that's like perfectly fine. But I think that's bad. But, not texting someone back after like a week or 2 weeks, I think that's crazy. A week is fine, maybe like that. I don't know the rules. But in just like 2 weeks, a month, at that point, you gotta let it go. You as a person, right? I don't know. Okay. I personally think a simple text like, hey, I'm busy, I'll reply when I can, is better than just ghosting that person. I say you know a lot. Do you guys know? Do you all know? I don't know. My next unpopular opinion is Pepsi and Coca-Cola isn't good. No. Dr. Pepper, no. Pepsi products are gross. I just can't drink that stuff. And soda in general, I barely drink soda. I barely drink soda anymore. Like, I avoid soda when I can. Sometimes I'll drink it, like, once in a blue moon when I'm feeling like soda, but no. I'm telling you, believe me, I used to drink soda a bunch. It was a huge problem. Like, it got to the point where my family would go out for breakfast at a restaurant and I would order Sprite. And I'm talking, I'm eating eggs and bacon, 10 a.m., me ordering a Sprite. And on top of that, it got like everyone knew I like soda, so my grandma, she would buy me a big jugs of soda for my birthday. Yeah, that's how much I drink it. People would give me that for my birthday as a gift. And I liked Pineapple Crush and Orange Crush back then, so yeah, but like soda's not good for you. That's an unpopular opinion, probably. I don't think people should be drinking that stuff regularly. It's fine if you get a little sip here and there, but not all the time. But Pepsi products, like when a place has Pepsi products, I immediately go, ugh, and I just get water. Because I don't like Pepsi products or Coca-Cola like that. I just don't like soda. I don't know, something about it. It kind of tastes weird. My next unpopular opinion is bananas are only good when they are green. If it's like a deep yellow or even worse, yellow with brown spots on it, like, I won't eat it. I will rarely eat it. They taste gross and the texture is nasty. Yeah. I like the bananas, like, when they're extremely green. Yes. Okay. Another unpopular opinion, but friends ditching their friends when they enter a relationship with someone, that's not it. Now, this hasn't happened to me. Kind of. But in high school, I had a friend, and we were like in the same class. We were kind of close friends, and then eventually this new kid came along, and, they started like getting closer in the class, and I was like, oh, me and her would be talking, and this guy, he would come over and then start talking to her, and then I just end up being like, kind of like the third wheel, and I just leave him alone at a certain point, because he would do that several times during the entire class, and pretty much every day. So eventually, me and my friend, we no longer would talk in class, because, he would always talk to her. But they did eventually date, but they broke up a few months later, but I'm just, I wasn't jealous or anything. I was just like, that's my friend. And my friend, she kind of just ditched me for him, but that's okay, I guess. I'm not friends with her anymore, but it's not because of that situation. It's just we grew apart as time passed. It's not fun being a third wheel, like the three people, and you're just out there by yourself, and no one's talking to you. That's not fun. My other unpopular opinion is that I'm tired of all the reboots in the entertainment industry. Where are the unique stories? Where are the bold stories? Come on now. Like, they're rebooting everything and anything, and everything is like an adaptation of a book. Where's the unique stories? I know books themselves, most of them are unique stories, but I'm saying like in the movie industry. Why are we having a reboot of Snow White? Why are we having 3 movies about anything? Jurassic World got like a bazillion movies. Sometimes you just gotta make one thing and leave it alone. I don't know, but I just want to not have reboots or multiple movies from the same exact movie, like franchise. I don't like. I want new, exciting things. My last unpopular opinion is that shows are predictable and that can be annoying. So knowing that no matter what, for the most part, the main character will never die in a movie or a TV show, that's kind of annoying to me. I don't want the character to die, but I'm just like, that the character is always going to make it out of that situation. So you're just kind of like, well, there's no need for this build up or it to feel so intense because they're going to make it. It's sort of like, for example, the Equalizer, right? If the main character Robin, who was played by Queen Latifah, if Robin dies in the show, there will be no more show. The show will just end. So anytime she gets into a situation like a pretty much life or death situation in the show, I know she will live no matter what because so that situation doesn't really mean anything to me because I'm like, she's gonna live. I know some people are like, is she gonna live? Is she gonna live? I'm like, yes, she will, unless the Equalizer is totally done. But shows like that, they usually don't kill off the main character. I'm watching The Walking Dead right now, and it's the same thing, right? I'm watching Rick, the character Rick. I'm on season 5, episode 4. I know pretty much that he's never going to die in the show. Any situation that comes up, I know he's not. He's going to live. Now, The Walking Dead, they're not afraid to kill off main characters, so anything can happen. And I've seen some spoilers. I know some things. So, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, that the main character will not die in those situations. That's it for this video. These are my unpopular opinions. Remember, these are my unpopular opinions, so please don't hate in the comment section. But if you do want to have a discussion or feel the need to comment, just comment. I don't really care. You can comment anything. Comment down your unpopular opinions or comment down anything you have to say about my unpopular opinions. Thank you for watching this video. Give this video a like and go watch my other videos. Subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers. I'm currently at 151. So what does that mean? 49 more. Help me get 49 more. Alright, thanks for watching again. See ya.